Happify. Now this is an app that aims to make you happier, as it says. But how does it plan to do that? And is it effective at that? And what does it actually mean to be happier? Or how can that be measured? So, in this review we're going to have a look at the app Happify. Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. So, we are looking at the app Happify. So, what is Happify and how does it work? Well, let's jump in and take a look. So, one of the main things that Happify does is give you tracks to go off. So, as you can see here, I'm on my little second track that I've tried out on it, defeat loneliness. So what do I do to defeat loneliness? I've done a few little activities already. So it is about doing these activities so that you can measure it and track it, go through all little different things to help yourself become happier or defeat loneliness in this case. So here I did I Think I Can, Negative Knockout, and did a poll. So a little quick thing on how many friends I have. I believe I have 6 or more good friends, and that was about it for that one. So I found that these activities vary in their quality and what they do. So the little game that I did there was a little bit janky. I wish I could show you something else, but let's have a look what we've got here. And also to notice that there is no free premium trial on this app. So you get the free tracks, which is all I've been doing, but you can't do anything to do with the premium stuff. And we'll get more into that later as well as we go in. Now, serene scene, I can do that. Find a moment of peace. Pick a goal, 2 minutes, and I can listen to nature. You can choose your scene. So here we've got a premium one, and you can see that yearly it is $204. Much the same cost as Speechify, so or $21.99 for a month. But I can have this scene, 2 minutes. I can go back to my goal and choose a goal. That's just relax or listen to nature in the free version. So let's just relax for 2 minutes, start, yep, done.
Make yourself comfortable and take a few seconds to breathe deeply. You may close your eyes or leave them.
And so on and so forth. There. Now the thing is, this thing takes a long time to load too. Given that it's not outrageously complicated or anything like that. But let's see how we go here. So, today's grateful moment, I can combat my negative bias. Now, I can choose something down here to get started. Your swell, start. Today I'm grateful for. Now, you can see here that it's coming up with the predictive text stuff. Now, that's important too later on, which is something I'll show you, as it becomes a little bit janky in places. But that's good for that. Next, yep, cool. How much did I enjoy this? I enjoyed that tons. And you can choose others to see this post as well, because there is a community tab in there as well. Happify it, and that completes my task for this one. And goes up my gratefulness meter, and all sorts of other stuff as well. And then that allows me to complete some other tasks when we get to it. So 2 upcoming activities, or 3 current activities, sorry. And I can do a body scan meditation. Great. Which I've somehow just managed to skip, but hey, next. Great, yep, cool. As I'm just running through this stuff. But you will see too that now I have completed it on my track for loneliness. I can claim my silver medal, which means absolutely nothing in the real world, but it just means that you've done enough tasks to be able to do that. And you can see too there are 7 days left to complete part 2. You get days to complete these tracks. So if I go back to my body scan meditation, I can't do this one again on this track. It's done. So I have to find a way through here, going into the instant play to be able to do that again. Which isn't a big deal, but it means like, I really enjoyed that game. I want to find it. I want to do it. Maybe you can't on here. Unless you're a premium subscriber and it unlocks everything for you, but that's just it. Now, we build our sweet skills. So here is a look at one of the games that we have here. So play this. They're very, very basic sort of flash-ish games. And while they do work pretty well, they're a little bit janky in places. Like it doesn't really fit what you'd expect for a mobile game. Now I know they're not the main focus of this and that they take a long bloody time to load as it's going on here, but a little bit more, I don't know, a different developer or upgrading the graphics or something might have just made this a little bit more, give it that little bit more oomph if we ever get to find out what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this one's just a simple find it sort of thing, so I can find the crown. I can find the spoon, smartphone, and you can see it's just a little bit jank. Banana, where are we? And then once again, like the rules won't explain to me, so you can move across. with that as well. No, there's a banana. And we'll just go one more hint for the train car. So there's level 1 done. And once again, that's it. Game done. And there's other surveys and all sorts of other things that you can do as well to complete your track. Now I can claim my gold medal, I can move on, and my track is complete with that. So I have effectively defeated loneliness through a few little things. And I can start part 3 there. Yep, cool. And here we have another game and join a group sort of thing to do what, yeah. And so there's some of the little tasks that you do. Instant play, you can just go into your saver, choose a task below, you get the benefits of it, and whatever it is. Thanking. Now this one is a great idea, but does it work well in the actual practice? So if we decide how, let's start. Today I'm grateful for everything. Oop. Down, next, yep, cool. Happify that, and I get more little points, but that wasn't what I wanted. Give kindness chain. There it is up the top there. So give a compliment. So if I tell someone that they inspire me, let's say next, then I get to design it, yep, cool, next. Then I get to put in a message or write my own. Now here we can just say, let's go my lovely wife, whoop, that's not how you spell Amy. And you can see here now that I can't actually go back or delete. I can't delete what I've already written here. Even though I'm pressing the delete key, you'll have to believe me here, I'm really doing that. So, Amy, you probably don't even realise is it, blah blah blah. That one you can, though. Time or place, yep, cool. Verb, yep. Now here, you can see that the adjective bit, and I can't put it in to there. So once again, like it's just that little level of jank that just takes it out of being fantastic. Like, who wouldn't love to receive a little card like this in their email? And you can go next, and then you can review and send it to their email. And add it to your kindness map as well. But you can see that it's just that little bit of jank. And that's what I find through the whole app. The surveys and the polls and that, they work very well. And you can keep track of how happy you feel month after month or every couple of weeks. They give you a little poll. But there's just that level of jank that stops it being outrageously good. So with all that being said, do I find myself happier with Happify? Not really. I find myself a little bit frustrated. It takes a long time for those things to load. Sure, the polls, the surveys and all that, they're very good. They're very well rounded and they make you think about how you've been feeling, what you've been feeling, how stressed you've been, all that sort of good stuff that's good to reflect on. And there are other ones in there too that help you think about how many friends you've had or whatever it may be that you've done in the past, what type of person you think you are or how you think even. There was one for that, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. There's not a lot that you can get in the free trial version, not a lot of tracks, there's only a handful, and they do have a fair amount of tracks if you want to go for the premium subscription. But yeah, just that level of jank in that, like a little bit more refining and tightening up of the tools in there, and this could be a fantastic app. This would be an app that, I would give an 8 out of 10 for. But the loading, everything's easy to find on the user interface, that's well done. Like you can easily go to and get through your menu and everything like that. And seems like they have a pretty good community on there. So they've got a whole bunch of articles and stuff that you can read about being more happy. And then you can go into the community thing and see what other people are posting about being happy or joyful or ideas for how to become better mentally strong. But all that aside, the actual purpose of the app, the actual nuts and bolts, the actual parts that you will be using mostly, just leave a little bit more to be desired. And for that reason, I can only give Happify a 5 out of 10. Now I don't know whether in the premium version those are fixed, because I'm assuming that these are some of the free ones that make up those tracks where you've only got those little bits of premium stuff that, lead you onto, I guess, a platinum medal from the gold. But still, if the premium ones are that janky, do you really want to pay for that? Do you want to really pay that much for that, where there are other apps out there that are doing this for much less as well? So it's up to you at the end of the day whether you want that, whether you want to stick around with Happify, whether you want to support them in their journey of doing that, or do you think that they just won't update that? But hopefully this review will let them know at least that something's going wrong with it. But anyway guys, what do you think of Happify? From that brief little demo, some of their little apps and stuff that they have on there. Would you use it? Do you use it? Leave a comment down below. And as always, I will see you in the next video.